Well, DC, you're not fighting tonight, but I know you're anxious, as I am, as Conor McGregor returns to the proving ground here tonight. This is the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history, and a damn good fighter, too. Let's see what he does here tonight.
I have no horse in the race, but the butterflies are kicking my stomach up and down because every time Conor steps into the octagon, it feels like a momentous occasion. Yeah. One of the biggest stars in all of sports. He transcends the sport of mixed martial arts. A guy that has a fantastic left hand. He's very quick. He's a master of managing distance, managing space, and the speed and the ability, the eyes of Conor McGregor is something that we don't pay enough attention to when we watch him fight.
And of course, every time he competes, all eyes are on Conor McGregor, and yet more often than not, he doesn't show up flat on fight night. He rises to the occasion. The Jose Aldo fight certainly is the one that people will historically talk about, but let's see how it goes in this spot for Conor here tonight. Conor McGregor, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. Well, there's always a special feeling when Khamzat Chimaev makes the walk, whether at welterweight or at middleweight. This man has proven to be a real problem and really has lived up to all the hype and then some, dating to his 2020 UFC debut.
It's so hard for you to meet expectation, much less exceed it.
Right.
Khamzat Chimaev has exceeded the expectations set for him when he made his UFC debut. He has been nothing short of a buzzsaw, just going through guys at a rate that not anyone could have expected. What a fantastic fighter we get to watch every time we see Khamzat in the octagon.
And of course, many people harken back to the Gilbert Burns fight in 2022, the consensus fight of that year in which Chimaev was challenged and still rose to the occasion. We'll see how he fares tonight. Khamzat Chimaev, set to fight the notorious Conor McGregor. And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the notorious Conor McGregor. And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here it is, the latest example of the UFC making the biggest and best fights possible. Khamzat Chimaev looking to stay undefeated. And he's fighting Conor McGregor, which means the entirety of the sports world is watching.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where you think Khamzat can go to the next level. If he can get this done, his life will change in ways that he could never imagine. But for everything...
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
McGregor's forehead is bleeding now. Cut is open. Back and forth we go. Ooh!
Oh, nice. Nice takedown. Big ground and pound.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. 3 minutes to go.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by McGregor. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
Good work from the top here by McGregor.
Trying to recover full guard there.
All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now.
Let's fight, come on.
Connected with a solid punch right there.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Jockeying for he's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Uppercut to the head, instead it's blocked by Chimaev.
Wow, both of them are landing massive shots.
Final seconds of round one. Round two next. All right, heading back to the corner now, and we'll keep a close eye on things. McGregor's bleeding from the forehead here a bit. Hopefully they can get that under control so it doesn't trickle down into his eyes in the next round. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Oh, nice uppercut from the champion. Nice land there by Conor McGregor. You know, DC, he's got a great frame for this featherweight division. Oh!
He's wobbling now.
Right on the button. Well, body language is a great indicator, and that is one confident man right there after a big knockdown in the previous round.
He did everything right to secure that knockdown. Perfect setups with the hands. Got the knockdown. Let's see if he can go find the shot that's going to finish the fight.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Might be a submission attempt.
Now he's trying to guillotine. Yep, that guillotine's deep.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by McGregor. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense? Connection right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target. Oh, right hand landed. There you go. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Right now they separate.
What a fight.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, how good is that jab by Khamzat Chimaev? Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, big elbow. Swing and a miss with that punch by Chimaev.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look at the wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
Under a minute to go in the round.
Let's go. Work that overhand.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit.
Nice ball.
All right, so he gets the takedown late in the round here, DC. We'll see what he can do with it.
Timed it perfect. This will leave an impression in the judge's mind. And as his opponent, you need to get back to your feet right away, because you can also sway the judges by getting back up to your feet and maybe exploding with one last flurry.
What a round it was for him, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is making punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down. Got hurt, got his hurt looking to finish.
McGregor's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Nice job at least staying upright on that. Pretty good jab there by McGregor. Body shot there. And now some separation. Nicely done as he gets the double leg takedown. Chimaev's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
Oh, pinpoint strike lands there, and not going to help the swelling upstairs.
I love this accuracy, this ability to get his shots to the target right.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Khamzat Chimaev. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
In the half guard.
90 seconds to go in the round. McGregor's now dealing with a cheek cup.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Chimaev.
He passed the half guard.
Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground. Nice punch there.
Left hand.
Big right hook there by Chimaev.
He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Cutman in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here, connection like that, I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You can tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
Oh! Huge right hand! Back to the feet now. Well, informed speculation said
Big double leg, double change. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut.
Knee on belly. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Come on, let's stand you up. Let's go.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, then back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
absolutely
tape.
did, John. You know I love popcorn.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Khamzat Chimaev.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, his grappling has been on point thus far, and don't think he's going to slow down. He can keep up this pace through the whole fight.
Especially when he's on top, in the top position, where he's controlling the exchanges, controlling the transitions. He can do it with his eyes closed. This is something he's been doing since he was a young man. Side control is pretty safe there.
All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Relentless pressure from the top by Chimaev. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the store.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Effective strike there by McGregor. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Oh, huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Nice spinning back fist there.
Nice. Nicely done. Whiffs on the right hand. Well, he's looking for a shot right on the button.
I mean, perfect liver shot. That is the most debilitating shot in all of fighting. It is very difficult to recover from that.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Chimaev's in half guard. That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position.
Getting them out here.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Make sure you got the hooks. Get those hooks in.
Nicely done. Under 2 minutes now with which to work.
He passes to half.
All right, buddy, keep that ground position.
Chimaev's right back to the full mount here.
Start raining those elbows. Start raining those elbows.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand
All hard as he gets back to his feet. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 49-45, and 49-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so you heard it there from Buff. Khamzat Chimaev gets it done on the scorecards. He's your winner by decision tonight, and in large part because he wasn't going to force the finish.
No, he wasn't going to force the finish. He wasn't going to put himself in bad positions. He was okay with however the fight ended, whether it be a finish or a decision. The guy's